you, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. A look now while we have a moment. Let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team. You guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked it in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Carrington outside. Shoots over Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
Gray outside. Pass to Smith. Oh! And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the away team, Melissa Smith.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Now here's Carrington. Out to the left wing. Pass to Duchess. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. Here's Young. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Smith. Second shot opportunity. And a layup by Wilson.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass. And she really just refuses to quit on any play.
Now here's Duchess. Back to Carrington. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Young. And the basket by Carrington.
Well, you can see the strength and athleticism of Carrington when she's able to finish through contact.
Pass to Bell. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Breezy with it. Now Reese. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents too.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that, it goes a long way. It establishes the attitude you want.
Breezy can't hit. And not only has Asia Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with Asia Wilson is, what can she do?
Here's Breezy, and she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
To the paint. And it's Wilson missing. Atlanta leading. Pass to Nelson Adota. Lets it fly. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Wilson. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Not sure what Kadee was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to. They got away with it that time.
Pass to Smith. The Aces with another miss. To the middle. The shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Here's Bell. Now here's Wilson to the inside. Here's Smith. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Possesses the size to have a presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Carrington outside. It's hauled in by the Aces. Pass to Bell. Puts up the three. It's hauled in by Reese. The Dream Trail. And here's Breezy. From 15 feet away, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, height-wise, she easily comes out on the wrong side of that one-on-one matchup.
Well, it was a nice, quick, high release, and that negates the height disadvantage she had there.
Atlanta calls timeout. The Aces making a switch. Here's Harrington. Pass to Breezy. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
And these two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game.
Now here is Lloyd. It's tipped. Harrington outside. Pass to Breezy. Shot from the wing. That one doesn't drop.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall. Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Nelson Ododa with the bucket. Now Lloyd. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low. It's stolen by Carrington. Pass to Vivians. Breezy. Covered by Lloyd. Here's Breezy. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. The Aces trailing. Gray outside. Back to Lloyd. Inside, Wilson. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Pass to Nelson Ododa. Over Lloyd. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Here's Las Vegas. Gray. Here's Smith, covered by Vivians. Back to Gray. Offline with the three. From downtown, Breezy gets the bucket.
Needed a good, quick release on that three-pointer because she knew she was giving up a lot of height in that matchup.
You nailed it, Tim. That quick release was the key. Any hesitation, and that shot's blocked.
They get it again. The shot's good.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Pass to Breezy. Back to Carrington. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three, and that does it for the first quarter. Dream out in front, up by 4. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
Now here's Breezy. Here's Billings. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
That one on Gustafson.
Team foul.
The main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard, perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. He's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. He can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious. This attitude as well. I'm not sure really in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Gray, left side. The baseline J. Good D by Jordan Canada. Atlanta leading. To the middle. McCowan with the bucket.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Now here's Gray. Down low. Nope. And she drops it in from the low post.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Duchess, covered by Lloyd. Here's Billings,
Stolen by Gustafson.
to the inside. Pulls up, pass to Stokes. Soft touch off the glass.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
And Atlanta has possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Breezy gets the bucket. And here's Evans. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Aces call time here. Is making a change here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Bell. Here's Young. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Score it. Her third straight basket in 3 attempts.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Billings. Gustafson with the rebound.
Pass to Gray. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Here's Young. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Took him no time at all on that one.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Gray outside. Back to Young. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
Duchess. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Wilson in the post.
McCowan defending.
Shots good by Bell.
Got the D worried about her inside and kicked it out for the open jump shot. Nice pass.
Carrington outside.
Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake. Come on, you got to be a little bit more disciplined.
Now here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Three-pointer. Gustafson can't hit.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Now here's Carrington. Guarded by Young. Count that one.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Gray outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Aces. Number 24.
And here's Asia Wilson outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
And it's good. 2 points. Las Vegas trailing. Outside Young. To the paint. Gustafson. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Jackie Young on the wing. Covered by Carrington.
Rejected by Tierra McCowan. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. Down low. Here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Jackie Young.
It's a tie ball game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Duchess. Tight defense on her. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Young.
Stolen by Reese.
14 feet out. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Pass to Wilson. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. To the middle. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, when 6'7" McCowan gets that ball in the paint, it is too late already defensively.
Man, these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Green with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Pass to Reese.
Canada covered by Lloyd. Now here's Carrington. Drills the three-pointer.
Putting those guard skills to work for Carrington with the quick trigger.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Wilson.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Now here's Duchess. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. That one is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Dreams up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. And you know, Asia Wilson has been really making it happen.
She tore it up on the offensive glass in the first 2 quarters. Full effort.
Yeah, she was incredibly persistent, and that's what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. And look, she's making bigs all around the world proud with her play.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And a dream call time here.
And when you look at the numbers, three-point shooting has leveled off a bit here in the W.
Yeah, it's still a huge part of the game, but the amount of attempts isn't increasing like it was before. It's been about the same the last couple years.
Well, and we're all thinking why, right? And I think it's because teams have gotten better at defending the three-point line. And listen, there's really only so many threes you can take per game.
And the Dream making a change here. Aces on D. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Nelson Adota. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Great communication between teammates there.
Gray outside. And here's Young. Wilson sets a screen. 6 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
And here are the Dream. Now here is Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Now here's Breezy. Guarded by Young. In it goes for the... eighth time in 10 attempts.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Launches it. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Atlanta leading. Pass to Breezy. Shoots the 3. Yes, for basket number 9. He's missed only 2 shots from the floor all night.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Now here's Young. Now Wilson. Good from the moment it left her hand. That makes her 10 for 14.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
Here's Breezy. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Bryant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gray outside. The 19-foot shot. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Now here's Breezy. Defense is right there. Now Nelson Adota. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And it's going to be on Melissa Smith.
At the line for Atlanta.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Timeout called the Aces. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
She's absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and try to figure a way to cool her down a bit.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Inside, Wilson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Here's Duchess, and a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Now here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And Wilson gets it to go. Here's Canada, leading by 12. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Duchess. 5 on the clock. From the high post. The shot misses. Here's Gray. Outside Young. Gray right side. Wilson. Smith keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
You know what she is? She's relentless on the glass. And that tip-in is the result of all the hard work she puts in down low.
Now here's Breezy. 23 points in the game. Great D that time from Jackie Young. To the inside. Here's the second effort. The rebound by Breezy.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Las Vegas grabs the miss.
In 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title. just a valiant display of persistence. Wilson never wants to be denied a bucket.
Well, last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
Now here's Gray. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
They grab their own miss.
Jackie Young from outside. It's not going to go for her. And here are the Dream. They've led by as many as 14 points.
You know, quite simply, few players. Better decisions than Jordan Canada. Obviously, the right choice there.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. From about 16. Tried to bank it in, but misses. And Atlanta has possession, leading by 12. Reezy gets the bucket.
Oh, I think she... She owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
They get it back. Wilson, outside Evans. Clock at 6. Pass to Young to stop the run. Canada grabs the board.
Those have been some terrible shot choices played there. That was not good at all.
To the wing on the left. Here's Breezy. Yep, that one goes.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here's Wilson. Got a piece of it, and she's able to get it back.
Boy, I mean... They can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Now here's Breezy. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. Elbow shot on the way. Duchess, no good. And here are the Aces now. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They... need a bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Timeout call for the Dream.
Aces will go for a different look here. Here's Stokes. And that time also missed a shot. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And it's Carrington missing.
DeJohn Carrington. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Mind the lane.
At the line for
Mind
the
the
away
lane.
team.
One
Chelsea
shot.
Gray. One shot.
And that one misses.
Absolute money from the stripe. Gray gets it done time and time again.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Trailing by 17. They set the pick. Lloyd from long range. Drops in the tray.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot. They'll go to the line. Three-point play opportunity.
At the line for Yoran's Lazy Green. Yoran's shooting one.
Gray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reese. Gustafson with the rebound. Outside Lloyd. Over Vivians. And that shot falls short that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Dream leading by 17. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. And here's Lloyd. Pass to Bell. She tries for three. She can't hit that time. Carrington outside. McCowan covered by Lloyd. McCowan with the bucket.
I mean, come on. You think a little tap is going to stop McCowan? No way. She's just too tough.
Here's Bell. Lloyd sinks the triple.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now here's Carrington, covered by Lloyd. McCowan with the bucket.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to Lloyd. The three ball. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. For three, Victoria Vivians. Stokes with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. It's an 18-point game. Lloyd, covered by Carrington. Now here's Gustafson. Banked in off the glass.
So comfortable around the rim. Megan Gustafson, a very good finisher.
Carrington outside. Here's Duchess. And Atlanta, another bucket.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now the Aces with it. Outside Young. Lloyd. Pass to Gustafson. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Good. She hits the jumper.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Reese, covered by Gustafson. Reese gets the bucket.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Pass to Bell. Young. And here is Lloyd. And the three off target. To the wing, right side. Here's Reese. And the layup's good off the glass.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Here's Bell. Lloyd, covered by Carrington. Pass to Gustafson. No good on the three. The Dream on offense. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Reese goes back up, and she lays it up and in.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Gustafson. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Outside Vivians. Now Reese. Now here's Carrington. Played in. With a nice touch off the glass.
It's just terrific to see Carrington taking charge on the offensive end. And you know the bench loves to see it as well.
Outside Young. Pass to Bell. Here's Lloyd. Jackie Young from outside. No good on that shot.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now Reese. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. Few WNBA players have garnered more attention than Angel Reese.
Well, she's just so charismatic, and Reese says what she thinks. Fans love that. And on the floor, she's a double-double machine.
That free throw, no good. Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did. Her offensive rebounding is especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
Gray, guarded by Canada. And it's Gray missing. And here are the Dream. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Inside. Here's Nelson Adota. And it's blocked by Nalissa Smith. Pass to Wilson. Young. And here's Bell. Shot to end the cold run. Buries it from three-point range. Now Canada. Pass to Duchess. For 3. They get the rebound. Carrington outside. Up top, Duchess. Nelson Adota, covered by Carrington. And here they come. Here's Bell. No good from outside. And Atlanta has possession. Down low, Nelson Adota. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Here's Young. Gray outside. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Atlanta ball. Substitution on the court.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Duchess. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Parker Tyus outside.
Right wing. Brown.
Parker Tyus on the right.
Pass to Gustafson. 6 on the shot clock. Evans. There's the triple. It doesn't go for her. Here's Duchess.
That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Now here's Evans. Not a lot of room.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Nelson Adota with the rebound. Canada with it.
Carrington outside.
Back to Canada. Duchess. Gets it to go from downtown.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
To the paint. Gustafson.
Reese defending.
Atlanta foul.
Oh, using her size well. Gustafson to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Megan Gustafson. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Atlanta has possession.
Pass to Reese.
Count it. Good. And here's Young. So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that's a wrap, everyone.